Day 44 of me try to become fluent in Japanese. Today a little bit earlier than usual. Well, I have things to do later on, so the grind doesn't stop. Okay. As usual, I'm gonna use the app Anki, and the deck we are currently on is the Japanese Score 2000 Step 1. And as per usual, I'm gonna try to write down everything because I want to learn, well, how to write properly, which is, in my opinion, the harder part in Japanese. Okay, enough talk. Let's jump into it.
Mijikai.
Mijikai. So we were starting to do this yesterday. Mijikai. Mijikai means short. Okay. The thing is, there is also Sega Hikui, right? Which is also short. But correct me if I'm wrong. Mijikai should be for inanimated object, inanimated things. All right, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, how do we write it? There are two parts. The second part is for sure mame, bean. And the first part was the arrow. The arrow, which is how was the arrow kanji? Like this. Mijikai. Let's see. So meaning short. Short, brief. Mijikai. So the arrow radical and the bean radical. Arrow and bean. You need short arrow. You need short arrow to shoot beans. I guess so. Let's write it again. Mijikai. All right, that's good. Easy. Now let's do it again in one day. All right, how do we say number in Japanese? How do we say number in Japanese? I can tell you how to write it, okay? First of all, remember there is the kome radical. The rice radical, okay? Kome. And then we have the woman and strike. So how do we say it? Kazu. Kazu. Number.
Kazu.
Kazu. Kazu. Easy. Yeah, that was easy. So remember rice, woman, and strike radical. How do we say wide or big? How do we say wide or big in Japanese? Here, so the radical in this kanji are the lead radical, the cliff. This one is the cliff. And inside you have the private radical. Which is the same we find also in watashi. So the lead, the cliff cliff, and the private. And we say hiroi, hiroi,
広い
hiroi, wide or big, easy. All right, how do we say parent? Parent in Japanese. Parent is, and I got a nice story for this. Very fitting for parents. Let's say that our parents are standing on top of the family tree, and what do they do? They watch over us. So stand, tree, and to see, right? So the parents are standing on top of the family tree, and they watch over us. And how do we say it? Oya, oya,
親
oya, easy. Okay, some reading. Okay, ready? せーの。その写真を見せてください。その写真を見せてください。Meaning, show me that picture, please. Show me that picture, please.
その写真を見せてください。
その写真を見せてください。Let's review how to write 写真。So we have the crown, radical on the top. And then this part, I still don't know how to call it. And here we have the 10 eyes. And the bottom part. Shashin. I don't know, I can't find the shashin one. Please show me those picture. その写真を見せてください。Easy.
彼は足が短い。
Short. Okay. So hikui is low, and mijikai is short. Okay. Hikui is low, mijikai is short.
彼は足が短い。
彼 loitering 彼は足 is the same as 足りる to be enough. So the mouth, radical, And then the famous bolts of cloth. 彼は足が
短い。
足が短い. So the 短い radical are the arrow and 豆 beans. The arrow, so you need, let's say, short arrow to shoot beans. 短い. So the meaning of the phrase is
彼は足が短い。
彼は足が短い. He has short legs. His legs are short. 彼は足が短い. Yeah, his legs are short. Okay. Easy.
この本はとても面白い。この本はとても面白い。
Listening. この本はとても面白い. So the kanji for 面白い, you need to think of a white mask, right? The kanji for mask is like this. And white. Omoshiroi should be like that. この本はとても面白い. Meaning, this book is very interesting. This book is very interesting.
この本はとても面白い。
This book is very interesting. So it doesn't give me the kanji for this, but I'm sure it's the right one. Let's see. Why? Why? I don't know. I cannot show it to you right now. But trust me, this is the kanji, okay? So this book is very interesting. この本はとても面白い. Easy. And now we have the how do we read this kanji? This kanji is very important kanji, okay? I recommend you to memorize this word. 美しい. 美しい meaning beautiful. And it's made with the two radicals. The top one is the
美しい
sheep radical, and the bottom one is the big one. So a big sheep is 美しい, beautiful. How do we read this kanji? Tsugi. Tsugi. Tsugi means next. Show answer.
次
Next. Easy. Alright, how do we say leg or foot in Japanese? How do we say leg or foot in Japanese? So we have a mouth and balls of cloth. And we say ashi, ashi, right?
足
Ashi. Easy.
落ちる
Vieni, Spritz, vieni. Ochiru. So ochiru means, so new flashcard. Ochiru should be to fall.
落ちる
Ochiru. How do we write it? No idea. Fall, sink. That would be nice to be able to use the dictionary. Why can't I use it? Come on. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Can't. No, no, no. Spritz. Wait. Wait. Okay, so we were saying ochiru. Ochiru, as I can see from here, it's made with it. Oh, come on, Spritz. Ooh. So we have the flowers or grass radical together with the water, winter or finish radical, and the mouth. Ochiru. So grass or flowers, water, winter or finish, and mouth. New flashcard, ochiru. So meaning to fall or sink. To fall or sink. 落ちる。Flowers, water, winter, and mouth. Easy, no, 10 minutes. How do we say stand or rise in Japanese? Too brilliant, right? Ah, that's better. Stand or rise. Very easy. Tatsu. Tatsu.
立つ
Tatsu. Easy. How do we read this kanji and what does it mean? Furui. Furui. Meaning old.
古い
Furui. Easy.
彼女は来月結婚します彼女は来月結婚します
彼女は listening. Raigetsu. So Raigetsu is the month that has to come. So we write it like this with kiru. Rai. Raigetsu. 彼女は来月 No, this is month. This is yeah, correct. Raigetsu. 彼女は来月
彼女は来月結婚します
結婚します So 結婚 I do have a story for this. A thread, small one, is leading me or led me to a samurai. He was talking with his future wife. They were talking about keeping their family name, and they were talking about the day of their wedding. 彼女は来月結婚します。So meaning she's getting married next month. She's getting married next month. 彼女は来月結婚します。Easy. How do we say how do we read this kanji? Se no, 少し meaning a few, a little,
少し
a bit, a little while. Easy.
猿も木から落ちる
New flashcard.
猿も木から落ちる
猿も 木から落ちる。
猿も木から落ちる。
I just understood ochiru. So let's practice the ochiru kanji. Ochiru, we said, is made with a flower radical, the water, finish, and mouth. Ochiru. I just understood ochiru, which means to fall. Saru mo ki kara ochiru. Monkeys also fall from trees. Saru. The kanji for saru, I would like to see it in here. I'm gonna show you on my. That's not good. Alright, if I do like that, maybe. That's not the best, but not bad. Saru. Monkey. This part has no translation. Let's see how to write it first. This is the ground one, ground radical, the mouth as usual, and this part here seems like it's a garment. It looks like the one in taberu, to eat. Garment, clothes, and dressing. Of course, this is the ground one, and this is the mouth radical. And this one here does look like the te, right? Yes, it is the te. This is the hand radical. Sarumo. Oh, let's write it again, everything. So hand, ground, mouth, and garment. Sarumo. Ki kara ochiru. Flower. Mizu, winter, and mouth. Monkeys also fall from trees. Monkeys also fall from trees. Easy? No. Let's do 10 minutes. How do we say to speak, to tell in Japanese? How do we say to speak or to tell in Japanese? Here's how I remember it. So first of all, there is the ground radical, then the katakana no, kodomo, and strike. And we say it 教える meaning to speak or to tell.
話す
Wonderful. That wasn't right. 教える is to teach. Okay. 教える is to teach. So speak is actually say words or stories with your tongue. 話す 話す I did mistake, so let's put 25 days. Alright, how do we say old in Japanese? How do we say old? Old is 10 mouth 10 mouth old 古い
古い
古い easy
売る
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 How do we write 売る and what does it mean? 売る means to sell, and when you sell something you call a samurai with a crown and walking legs. 売る to sell. Easy. Okay, some reading here for you. Okay, let's read together. せーの。私の部屋は2階にあります。私の部屋は2階にあります。Meaning, my room is on the second floor. Second floor. Second floor, remember, for us is actually the first floor. Because in Japan they don't have the ground floor. Show answer.
私の部屋は2階にあります。
My room is on the second floor. Easy.
落ちる、
落ちる。
落ちる。
落ちる. For the kanji we have the grass radical, some water, winter, and mouth. Ochiru, meaning to fall. Fall or sink. Ochiru. Easy. Reading. Reading. Alright, せーの。みんなにお菓子をあげましょう。みんなにお菓子をあげましょう。Meaning, let's give everyone some sweets.
みんなにお菓子をあげましょう。
みんなにお菓子をあげましょう。So let's review the okashi kanji, right? So o, and then we have the grass, the rice field, and the tree. And okashi are often for kids, right? Also for big kids. みんなにお菓子をあげましょう。Let's give everyone some sweets. Let's give everyone some sweets. Easy? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Reading. Oh yeah. What does it mean, oh yeah? So, oh yeah means parents. Okay? So what do parents do? The parents stand on top of the family tree, and what do? They actually watch over their kids. They watch over us. Oh yeah, that's how I remember it. Parent. Easy. How do we read this kanji? This is nice. What? How do we read this kanji? Kekkon, meaning marriage, to get married.
結婚。
Kekkon, easy.
彼は意外に気が小さい。
An old flashcard. Let's see if I can write it down. 彼は意外に
彼は意外に気が小さい。
意外に I'm standing on top of the sun with my heart open. Wide open.
彼は意外に気が小さい。
意外に外 like that. 意外に気が小さい。
彼は意外に気が小さい。
気が小さい。気が小さい。気が小さい。just like that. ち meaning is unexpectedly timid. He is unexpectedly timid. Yes, 彼は意外に気が小さい。So 意外 meaning unexpected. So the second part is just like that. 意外に気が小さい。That wasn't really easy. Let's say good. 23 days. Okay, reading. Can you read with me? Okay, you ready? せーの。今朝から頭が痛い。今朝から頭が痛い。Meaning, I have a headache since 痛い I have headache since this morning.
今朝から頭が痛い。
I've had a headache since this morning. 今朝から頭が痛い Easy. Alright, how do we read this kanji? And what does it mean? Se no. 死ぬ 死ぬ meaning to die. To die.
死ぬ。
To die. Easy. How do we say take or get in Japanese? How do we say take or get in Japanese? In this case, is as I got good score on the math test. So we have the radical for hears, and then again. Take or get. Toru. Toru.
取る。
Toru. So the here. The here radical plus again toru. Easy.
猿も木から落ちる。猿も木から落ちる。
Sarumo. Saru was the hand. Ground. Mouth. And this. Saru mo ki kara ochiru. Ochiru is flowers. Water, finish, and mouth. Saru mo ki kara ochiru. Saru mo ki kara ochiru. Show answer. Monkeys also fall from trees. Easy.
別の本も見せてください。
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 Let's see if I can write this down. 別 should be like this. The second part is the knife radical. 別の本も
別の本も見せてください。
見せて別の本も見せてください。Meaning, show me. Please show me another book. Please show me another book. 別の本も見せてください。Please show me another book. Easy. 18 days. Okay, some reading here. Let's read together. Okay, ready? せーの。彼はステージに立った。彼はステージに立った。Meaning, he stood on the stage.
彼はステージに立った。
He stood on stage. Easy.
これがこの町で一番高いビルです。
もう一回。
これがこの町で一番高いビルです。
これはこの町。町 is the I think it's mouth plus road. Or they? No, I think it's mouth. この町で
これがこの町で一番高いビルです。
一番 Ban I think is rice field. And ki maybe something's wrong. 一番高い一番高いビル。これはこの町で一番高いビルです。So meaning this is the tallest building in town. Alright. That was so close, so close. Alright, let's write it again. これはこの町。So 町 is rice field and road. Road is was correct. この町で一番。So this is the grain. Grain radical. No. It's not the grain. Rice field on the bottom. 高い。高い。Beer is correct. Okay, guys. Toilet time. Coming back right now. I leave it with this with sprays. Okay. Let's continue. This is the tallest building in town. So that wasn't good at all. Let's do it again in 3 months. That's the shorter I have. 4 months. How do we say at once, soon, in Japanese? At once, soon. At once, soon. We say すぐ. So you will often find it in hiragana, but there is a kanji for it actually, which is very similar to the oku kanji. So we have the 10 eyes plus this, sugu. At
Sugu.
once. Easy. Reading. E10.
テストでいい点を取った。
E10. Correct. I got a good grade on the test. テストでいい点を取った。Easy. How do we read this word? Or this kanji? Yes. Se no, noru, noru, meaning to take or to ride something.
乗る。
Noru, easy. How do we read this kanji? Oya, oya, meaning parents.
親。
Parents. Easy. How do we say understand in Japanese? How do we say understand? Se no, wakaru, wakaru.
わかる。
Easy. How do you say daughter? Girl in Japanese. Daughter is musume. Musume. And how this is how I remember it. So my daughter is a good daughter. A good woman is my daughter. Musume.
娘。
Easy. Study. How do we say study in Japanese? So the student doesn't want to study because it takes too much effort. No, he's trying to make excuses not to study because it takes too much effort. Instead, he like using his bow to kill mushi, bugs. Don't forget the mu, katakana mu on the top. For bugs, for mushi. 勉強
勉強
勉強 easy.
彼は背が低い。
彼は背が低い。低い you have a man, a family name, and one. 低い。彼は背が低い。He's short. Hard 6 days. How do we say all, everybody in Japanese? All, everybody. I got it. Minna.
みんな
Minna. Easy.
見せる。
見せる。見せる meaning to show. Show. Easy.
素敵な色のセーターですね。
素敵。広。Similar to excuses. 素敵な広の
素敵な色のセーターですね。
セーターですね。Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with today. 素敵な。That was my last flashcard, alright? Let's see. That sweater, 素敵な。怪しい。Doesn't have the kanji for 素敵な. I don't know. Anyway, that was my last flashcard. I have to go. I did my daily hour, so I'm satisfied. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like. And remember, love the life you live and live the life you love. Thank you very much. Goodbye.